And thank you. Brian Tejeda Castillo, who was served an arrest warrant last week, is still in the hospital recovering from what police say are self-inflicted stab wounds. When he's released from the hospital, he'll be booked and transferred to the Oahu Community Correctional Center. No court date has yet been set.
The CEO of a cryptocurrency investment firm used stolen funds to pay for his condominium here in Hawaii. Michael Allen Stollery pleaded guilty last Friday to one count of securities fraud. The U.S. Department of Justice today reports Stollery used his company, Titanium Blockchain Infrastructure Services Incorporated, to lure investors into buying cryptocurrency through false advertising. Stollery claimed his businesses had connections with well-known companies like PayPal, Verizon, and Disney. Besides his Hawaii condo, he also admitted to using the invested funds for personal reasons, like paying for his credit card bills. Stollery is scheduled to be sentenced in November. If convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison.
The man accused of chopping a man's hand off at a 7-Eleven in Waikiki made his first appearance in court today. Jason Walker is charged with attempted murder. Court documents filed today show Walker worked at the 7-Eleven and got into an argument with the man last Thursday. The argument continued outside of the store. Walker then allegedly swung a sword at the victim multiple times and severed that man's left hand during an attempt to block the attack. The man also suffered extensive injuries to his right hand and stomach. The victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Walker's bail is confirmed at $400,000 and is scheduled to be back in court on Wednesday.
Also in court today, Lenka Tacia, the man accused of shooting at a group of people at the Alawai neighborhood park 2 weeks ago. He's been charged with attempted murder. Court documents filed today show he and another suspect got into an argument with a group of people July 11th and allegedly fired multiple shots at them. A person was hit and taken to the hospital in serious condition. 10 days later, Lenka Tacia turned himself into police. He's now being held on $500,000 bail. He's scheduled to be back in court on Wednesday.
MJ Sowen, a man convicted of robbery, was sentenced today to 20 years in prison with credit 4 times served. Sowen was found guilty of holding a man at knife point at the Beretania Street Safeway in 2019 and robbing him of his Apple Watch. Sowen's attorney argued for a lesser sentence, saying his client was only 18 years old at the time of the crime.
The individual standing before you here today is not the same individual that committed these heinous acts. He's had time to be remorseful. He has had time to think about his future, and there is a promise in this young man. We submit to the court it would be more beneficial to society if Mr. Sowen was given a shorter jail sentence.
Despite any requests, desire, even appropriateness for sentencing under 706-667, it's not available to Mr. Sowen at this point in time.
Sowen has already served a little more than 2 years behind bars. This news tonight, a Crimestoppers alert. Honolulu police are searching for 34-year-old Sanders Kim, wanted on a $20,000 bench warrant. He's accused of failing to appear in court to have his probation revoked and for resentencing. Kim was originally arrested and convicted of second-degree assault for a 2015 incident. Police say Kim punched a man in the face in the Papakolea area and then used the victim's steering wheel lock to hit him again. Kim has 6 prior convictions.
HPD is also searching for 31-year-old Jeremiah Denham, wanted on a $20,000 bench warrant for allegedly violating his probation. He was originally found guilty of burglary after he broke into a kakako business in 2014 and stole some items. Denham has 6 prior convictions. If you have any information on either suspect, you're asked to call Crimestoppers at 955-8300. The number is also on your screen.